We get asked a lot about how the best way to support a person who has a diagnosis of autism. The first thing we would advise is it's important just to find out more about autism, learn more about it, speak to other people who have autism or know someone with autism and find out more. And we can signpost you to the best places to find out the most relevant and accurate information. It's also getting to know kind of why that person does things in the way they do or what is important to them, and it's around exploring that more with them. So if there are particular things that they want to support strategies around or want to develop strategies around, it's around kind of exploring that together and helping them to develop ways of coping with things that they might find difficult. It's important to be aware that a person with autism may find some things that other people will find complex and difficult very easy, and they might also find things that other people find easy very tricky. So actually some everyday situations might be quite overwhelming for them, going into new places, going into shops, going to school, challenging situations that may not feel challenging to the family member actually is really challenging to that person, and it's around developing awareness on why that is challenging for them and how to support them with it. It's important to ensure that you don't put unrealistic expectations on that person. So actually if they have particular behaviours that are important to them, particular interests that they really like to talk about, particular things that they really want to do, it's allowing them the safe space to do that without putting pressure on them to stop or do things differently. Because what we find is the more pressure we put on people with autism to stop doing something that we see as perhaps not appropriate, the harder it is then for them to manage that. And it's important that actually as a family member you support them to develop ways on doing that safely.